Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Petra, if you haven't been here before, and I am here finally after like, I don't know, 3 months. I think it's been like 3 months now. I'm sorry, I filmed like a little vlog in Victoria at Christmas and then kind of disappeared. It's just been a little crazy, and that's what I'm gonna do today. Is I'm gonna do a little makeup look and tell you kind of what's been going on in case you're interested. If not, I'm sorry, I'll probably be a little blabby with everything that's been going on, the good and the bad. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of a spring look, makeup look, using this Makeup Revolution palette that is kind of worn because I use it actually. I do really like this palette. It's the Revolution Reloaded Neutrals. Sorry, the glare from the window is gonna be a little crazy, but anyways, I use this quite a bit, and it's spring now and it's like pinks and roses and shimmery shades, so I'm just gonna do that today while I tell you, if I can. I'm not very good at talking and doing my makeup at the same time, I've realized. Apparently I'm not good at multitasking, so I'm gonna try and we'll see how it goes, but that's the plan. So anyways, I'm gonna quit blabbing and let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so first thing, I'm just gonna tell you what I have on my face. I've been using a tint because I don't like foundation anymore. My skin is just too dry. I've been working on trying to get it more moisturized too, but I've been using this BIODERMA gel creme, Photoderm. It's like this 50 plus, and then it's like the golden color. So I do like this. It has a blue light protection, which I don't know if that's a bunch of marketing jargon, but I do like it. It does protect against the sun too, so I really like using that. Under my eyes, I have this. They don't make anymore, but I got this before they discontinued it. I love this. This is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and it doesn't matter. They don't make it anymore. So that's under my eyes, along with my Dermalogica Total Eye Care Moisturizer, which I have used this forever. It has been something I've used forever, and it protects against the sun. You guys know me, big protector against the sun, and I feel like that's what keeps your skin looking pretty good as you age, because the more sun you get, the more wrinkles you get. And I am starting to notice more. My lighting's pretty good here, so I don't know, you guys can't really probably tell a whole lot. But anyways, man, this might be a long video because I'm already really blabby. So I'm just like looking at the time already. I'm like, oh, okay. Stop blabbing. All right, so I zoomed you guys in a little bit. I want to not get super close because I'm still going to be talking to you guys, telling you a story, or telling you the story of what's going on as well. So I don't want to be totally just zoomed in on my eyes only, but okay. Anyways, all right, so I'm going to start with my eyes. I'm going to start with the Makeup Revolution palette here. And I should have opened it earlier, then the glare wouldn't have been as bad. I'm gonna start with a really light shade here. This shade, they don't have names, you know, they're just the shades. It's like a kind of a pinkish rose taupe, but a very light shade. And I'm gonna go in with this brush that actually my mom sent me as like a little gift. I don't know what brand it is. It doesn't have, oh yes it does. It is, okay, I can't tell what the brush is fully. It says Miss Glam, but it's a blender brush and it's weird. I'm gonna have to figure out the brand and put it below or here. So anyways, I'm just gonna go in to this shade a little bit, and I'm gonna go in with this shade. Okay, all right, so to begin, yeah. So it's mainly, okay, so I'm going to tell you guys the bad, crazy news first. So my flatmates, so I have 2 flatmates. I have Amaya and David. And, you know, Amaya's great. It's been so great with her. She is amazing and super cool. And everything's been really good there. Things were okay with David in the beginning, I would say. So yeah, so obviously this is going to be about a flatmate situation. Things were fine back in, I don't know, the summer, kind of, but the first thing that started happening was like he was smoking. He was saying he was gonna quit smoking, but then didn't, and it's just been like he's still continuing to smoke. Like I have not wanted to live with a smoker at all. It said that it was like a non-smoking apartment when I was looking, and yeah, so it started kind of there, and it's just been gradually getting worse. Like the smoking never stopped. You know, he was shutting his door, but it was still like not, you know, it wasn't getting any better. So then, like, I don't know, I feel like things started getting worse maybe around like November or December. And, okay, so now I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with this pink, this brightish pink shade here. Then weird stuff started happening, like, yeah, so I didn't explain this very well, I realized later, but like weird stuff, like he was like buying a bike in the middle of the night, cleaning stuff. I don't know, he would like leave and like do like really kind of chaotic things, kind of like go out, come back, be up late in the middle of the night, and like I don't know, like blowing his nose in the sink a lot and like making all this like awful, awful noises in the bathroom all the time. And so like, I don't know, long story short, that we kind of have chalked up to be like drugs. Like maybe he's been using drugs, something like that. Well, I found out from Maya that, that he hadn't paid rent for like 3 months or something crazy. Like hadn't paid rent for like 3 months. And oh wait, oh yeah, we think, okay, so going back to the summer, sorry, this is going to be a little bit chaotic of a story. So going back to the summer, he was borrowing her car to go to like a job, and which was fine, you know. And then all of a sudden, she got like 3 speeding tickets on her car, and she wasn't driving her car. Like she doesn't even get up in the morning, like early, like he was going to this job. And so like, he had got, like, I mean, who else was it? It wasn't her. It wasn't me. So he got like 3 speeding tickets and then denied them. And so then time went by. They were like, I think they amounted to like 500 euro at the time. And then by like Christmas or around the holidays, it was like up to 1,000 euro or something crazy. So anyways, all this is going on. I like this pink shade. It's so nice and springy. So then so basically denied those. And then we think that he just decided not to pay rent because he was like, well, I'm not paying for the tickets, or I'm not going to pay rent and pay for the tickets. So it's just been this like crazy battle between them. So then Amaya had got locks for our doors. You know, like one random day, like I was home from school, from teaching at the school, and then like some locksmith guy came and, you know, changed our locks. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's good. Yeah, I guess that's probably a good idea. We don't know what's going on, whatever. Well, let's say about another month goes by. Let's say we're in, I think about maybe January now or something like that. Maybe it was February. No, it was the beginning of February, because I had decided to go into the bathroom to go shower. Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into this darker shade down here on the bottom to kind of deepen up the crease a little bit. To go in with this Sigma, I can never remember, this is a Sigma E45 brush, if it focuses, this brush here. And with me, I like to go, I'm really starting to take my makeup up because I have all this wrinkles and hooded stuff going on right now. Anyways, all right, so moving on. So now I'm just blending that brown shade, and I'm taking my brush up and kind of blending it there into the crease a little bit more, but so it angles up. So have that nice drawn up eye look instead of, you know, with all the hoods bringing my eyes down. Okay, where was I in the story? See, I'm not very, oops, sorry, I just bumped the camera. I'm not very good at this storytelling thing. Okay, so beginning, so I go to the bathroom to take a shower, and I had gotten a rent for Amaya. And after I was done showering, I came back and I was getting it together to give to her, and then realized that like 100 of my euro was gone. So I instantly knew, because I actually always count my money when I come from the ATM. So I counted, you know, when I had left earlier that evening, and then was like, oh my God. So I knew. And so then I went to go knock on David's door and wasn't there. And then Amaya heard me, but she teaches online. So she was in a lesson and she's like, Petra, do you need me? And I was like, no, I'm trying to get David or whatever. And then, so she was like, no, he left. And I was like, what? I was like, he took my money. So then I knew, because this is part of this weird process. He's been going out at like this time at night. He goes out between like 9:30 and 10. And we're actually in curfew right now. Like we have to be back by 10. We have to be off the streets right now because of COVID. So it was about that time. And then when he came back, I confronted him and asked him, I was like, hey, I hate to say this, but did you take 100 of my euro? And of course he denied. Of course he denied it and said no. But I was like, well, I'm calling him out on this at least. And so we kind of had a conversation, and I even mentioned to him that, you know, we've been worried because we felt like, you know, stuff was going on. He was doing drugs maybe. Right, so now him and I are not on good terms. So now we're not really speaking, and it's been very awkward in the flat. But then the next thing is I found out like the next day, well, I told Amaya about all this, you know, everything. And then the next day, oh my gosh, okay, I'm not doing makeup again. So sorry, I gotta finish my other eye. Wow, I'm so bad at this, you guys. I'm sorry. I understand if you've already clicked off the video. Of course, you wouldn't hear that if you've already clicked off the video. Okay, so, all right, let me focus here. Okay, so then what happens? Okay, so she told me, so the next day, after that evening, I told her what was going on. She was like, okay, you need to make sure you're locking your door all the time, no matter what, wherever you are in the flat. You know, we're gonna figure out about going to the police, and she has a lawyer here that she was talking about going to as well. Well, the next day, she ended up telling me that he had stolen money from her too, but she didn't tell me because I had been like, I guess, a little worried about his behavior a while back, and, you know, which, hello, yeah, because weird, like, strange behavior going on. And, you know, we don't know, and it's like, okay, concerned about safety. So she tells me that, and I'm like, I was actually, to be honest, a little upset with her and told her that because we have a thief and possible like drug addict that we're living with. So anyways, so then I was like frustrated because I'm like, all right, well, that sucks that, you know, and that had happened. Her money getting stolen happened like a month before. That's why she changed the locks. That was her initial. So I found out. So it was like all coming together. Why the locks and this extra caution, you know, we were taking. So anyways, so that's basically, that situation, and it's been a little crazy, I want to say, since like the holidays and until now, and kind of dealing with that situation. And I've been looking kind of for places to live possibly, or like move, because, you know, it's just been weird. You know, obviously we're all like, you know, it's all uncomfortable. I mean, well, Amaya and I are fine. I mean, I was upset with her that, you know, a bit about the not telling me, but because I would have definitely taken extra precaution then. But okay, once again, I'm not doing makeup. Okay, let's see, what do I need to do? Let's see here. Okay, so I got this side. This side never turns out as good. I always feel like this one, no matter what I do, it always looks a little weird. Okay, well, this is just gonna be a super simple look anyway. So now I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna do this fun, this shade here in the middle, this like pink shimmery shade. I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna put that on the center, or like on my eyelid here, like this. See? Oh, it's so nice. I don't know, it's just happy and spring. Whenever I do makeup, it always makes me feel so much, I don't know, it just makes me feel refreshed, and it's fun, and I like doing it. It's like creative. But honestly, I haven't been doing a lot of that either lately. So it's been, yeah, it's been a little weird. But the thing is I think he's here only till the end of May. So I'm like, okay, basically like 2 more months. Hopefully nothing crazy happens and can just, you know, continue to live and get through it. You know, life kind of is just sucks sometimes, but it's just funny because I think, oh my gosh, I'm like in my 40s and living this life like this right now is just kind of crazy. I'm like, should I be dealing with this at my age? But the trade-offs to get to live in Europe, I mean, not that this is the greatest experience. Like last year, I know that I have an apartment video, you know, from last year, and that experience was definitely a great experience. I think if I would have had this experience last year, I don't know, maybe I would have left with the craziness, because it was, you know, I mean, dealing with it this year and already, you know, being adjusted to, you know, living in Europe and all these processes. It's like, I'm like, I don't know if I could have handled that happening last year. So, you know, I sometimes believe you're only handed what you can handle, you know? So anyways, I'm like, okay, well, I've adjusted to Europe this year a little more. So, hey, here's this situation to deal with. So anyways, that I feel like I'm leaving stuff out, but basically that's the gist of that. I'm going to go into this little shimmery shade here. It's like a light pink shade, and I'm going to put that just in my inner corner. Yeah, just to kind of brighten this up a little bit. Okay, and then the other thing, I mean, everything else has been fine. School has been fine. I did apply for the program again. I'm hoping to go to Galicia, which is a region that is it's still in the north. You guys, I cannot go to the south. It is way too hot in the south. I mean, I even got hot here in the summer, last summer, yeah, it was hot, but it's more like the Pacific Northwest where I'm from, so it's not too terrible. Like, I can handle the heat here. But if I were in the south, it's hot like all year. So I feel like, yeah, it's like hot all year. So not going there. So I applied to a region that's in the Northwest. I'm just loving this. I always go somewhere in the Northwest, and it's supposed to be even rainier, and which for me, I don't mind. And then there's a lot of great like coastal places. They have a lot of good seafood over there, and so I'm hoping I get placed there. I am hoping to maybe come home to Oregon for the summer, but it all depends on paperwork and that kind of thing. That's been really crazy. It's just, I still don't even have my paperwork for this year, and it's almost April, so I hope I get that soon, because with COVID, everything's been so delayed, and so I'm hoping that comes eventually. I mean, it has to, right? I don't know. So waiting for that, and then I don't even want to think about how to deal with how I'm going to move everything to another region. We're only allowed in this program to stay in the region like most regions is only like 2 years. So it's been good. I mean, it's been great being here in the Basque Country, but yeah, I'm ready to go somewhere else, especially after this year. Another thing that's happening. Okay, let me start finishing my more makeup here. Let me get going, or I'm gonna have like makeup left to do and my story will be done. So, okay, so then that was the other thing I was, oh yeah, so I'm also, the other thing I've been working on, and you know, another reason why I haven't been filming as much is because I'm going to be starting my health coaching and fitness guide kind of work again. I keep, you know, going back to that all the time, and I teach online English, and it's so funny because people, when I talk to them, they always are like, it's so great talking to you. You make me feel so comfortable. And, you know, I feel like I learn more from you than even just learning English. And people say such nice things. And it really made me think I need to do something with coaching again. And I used to do it years ago. So I'm going to start doing that again. Okay, makeup. Okay, I said I was going to do makeup. I'm still not doing makeup. Okay, oh, oops. I'm gonna go in with this cute little Lottie London brush. This little brush, little Lottie. And it's just, and I like it because it's really soft for my under eye. So I am going to go back and with all three, or is it four shades I've used. I'm gonna start with the light brown here just to add a little bit of shadow, and then just build what I have here. So yeah, I am going to be doing health coaching again, and I want to gear it towards people that are close to my age, that just don't know how to start. And I want it to be, I'm doing kind of I'm trying to figure out how to do like a beauty from the inside out, because I'm really big on, you know, eating well most of the time. There's so much information out there. I feel like it's overwhelming to even look online for health information. And so I want to really kind of like help people figure out, you know, and guide them on where they should start. Like, where are they? Where should they start? Where should they go? But I also want to incorporate doing, because I am a group fitness instructor too, and I used to do that. So, and I'm big on fitness. I'm, you know, if you guys know me, I love to run, and I've been doing a lot of more like HIIT workouts this year, especially during COVID. I started doing a lot more of those kind of workouts because we were locked in, like we couldn't go anywhere except grocery shopping. So that was really frustrating. Okay, so I'm going in with that brownish shade now, that deeper brown. And I'm only going about 3/4 of the way over because I like to keep my eye open here, because, you know, once again, creating a more open eye look. Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out the logistics and try to really niche down. I'm maybe going to reach out to maybe my friends, family, contacts I have right now, and kind of see what people would be interested in. So yeah, if you guys are into health or wanting to be healthier on the inside, make your skin glow on the outside and that kind of thing, let me know. Ask some questions down in the comments. I would love that. It would give me kind of more of an idea of what people really need help with. Still want to get a video done about Victoria. It's just like every time I think about going out and filming it, I just am like, oh, this is so overwhelming. I don't want to do this. I think I'm just going to maybe try and do like a simple video about where I've been living the last couple years. And then hopefully I can get that done. I don't like telling you guys a bunch of things that I'm going to do and not end up doing, but these are the plans. This is what's been kind of going on in my mind this year. Not doing makeup again. I need to, oh, what's going on? Okay. Some mascara. I'm going to go in with my good old voluminous, you know, waterproof black mascara. This is my go-to. I'm so grateful that my mom sent this to me at one point. I think last year, but I just opened it not too long ago because I had some other mascara to go through. But this is literally like my favorite mascara. I'm not doing lashes. I'm just going to do mascara today. Oh, whoops. I didn't curl my eyelashes. Oh my gosh. Heaven forbid. Oh, I gotta curl my eyelashes. That's like a must. I have to curl my eyelashes. I know this freaks some people out, so, you know, turn away if you don't like watching, you know, me almost pinch my skin, which I've done. But actually, this is like the best eyelash curler. My mom and sister, I think, both had this, or my mom found it. I don't know. There's something about, I think is it Revlon? Yeah, it's Revlon, and it's curved a little more at the top, I think, than your typical one. So the way it grabs your lashes is so much better than some other ones that I've had. I feel like I've had some other eyelash curlers that pinch you more, and this one really doesn't. This one I think really gets close, and I also feel like the little rubber part's pretty good, although I think it needs a replacement. And that's the other part, is finding a good little rubber part that goes in that works well too. Anyways, okay, curling my lashes. So yeah, you guys, I mean, I feel like pretty much, I mean, COVID here, I mean, just to update you on COVID, I mean, you know, we're all getting burned out, but you know, we just keep trucking along. Spain is never in the news, I feel like. Italy's always in the news because Italy's like Southern Europe, so it's covered. So it's like, okay, we talked about Italy, but I feel like it's different here. And there's always like, things are opening, things are closing. But here, the schools have been open all year. We've just been, you know, wearing masks. They keep the windows open. You know, if kids get sick, they have to go quarantine for like 10 days or something. But it's been good. I mean, I think it's been better to have the kids in school, you know, and probably more sanity for the parents as well. So I think that's been really good. It's funny because when they open the bars up here, and they open more than just the terraces, it's like when people go inside, it's like there's more, that's when more cases start going up with COVID and all of that. So I don't know, it's like a back and forth. We'll like open and then we'll shut down, and then we'll open up and then we'll shut down. It's just like, thank goodness though, we have not been locked up again like we were last year at this time. I mean, last year at this time, we were locked in and only able to go out for emergencies or grocery shopping. And if they did that again to us, I think I would leave. I honestly think I would leave. Like, anyways, I don't want to go on and on and on about all that. I know all of us are tired of it. But yeah, so just living life here. I am really hoping to come home this summer, so I hope. I don't know when. Maybe it just depends on paperwork and how I can get that done and getting moved, because I don't want to apply for a new visa, because I could just go home at the end of the program and then come back or go and apply for a new visa, but that's harder than getting paperwork done here. And then, well, I shouldn't say that. Paperwork here is, yes, there's a lot of bureaucracy here in Spain. It's definitely a difficult place to get stuff done here, especially during COVID. It's been crazy, but yeah, it's still, I think, easier than going home and doing that entire process at home. So if you guys want to know too more about the program, you know, you can ask questions about that as well, and I could maybe do a video on that at some point, but I don't know how interested people that watch me are in that. So anyways, you guys, okay, my battery died, so sorry if it cut there, but my mom sent me a bunch of like Ipsy samples, because I haven't been able to get Ipsy. I obviously quit that, and then my sister and mom have got them, so they like combined their Ipsy samples they weren't using and sent me a bunch of stuff. That was like where the brush came from, and now I'm going to use this OFRA blush charm color, I think, for my blush today. So, and then going in with a MAC brush. I never know the name because I've had this brush for literally probably like 20 years. I kid you not. Like maybe more than 20 years. I don't know, like 20 years. And it's still amazing. It's still in such good shape. I don't know. Anyways, going in with that. Is my lighting getting weird? It's like, I'm sorry if the light has been changing because the sun is moving, and so okay, just fix the light a little bit because it was looking a little bit weird. Okay, so this blush, OFRA blushes are so nice. Although I think I'm gonna start looking into getting more cream blushes because my skin is so dry. I honestly just don't think that, I don't think that dry blushes like this are the best for my skin. I feel like they just dry me out even more, and my skin is really starting to get drier and drier and drier. It's just like, oh my gosh, I can't keep up. I'm trying to keep up with keeping everything moisturized, but I swear, like getting older and like losing collagen, I notice it. I really notice it this last like year or two. That's something else that I kind of want to like focus on with health too, is like having women, maybe like they need to start young. I mean, to get like collagen and eating like healthier foods, because then when your body really starts depleting its resources in like your mid 30s and then on, it gets just faster and faster. It's like you can be caught up a little more and not maybe have your skin go down as quickly. So those kind of things I'd love to focus on too. So anyways, again, tell me in the comments below what would be interesting for you. I really want to hear from you. So, okay, so in highlight, I'm going to go in with another one of the little Ipsy samples that they sent. This is a new brand, I think, called EB or iBuy. I don't know. I don't know if they're going with EB. Can you see it? EB or iBuy or IB. I have no idea. I'm going to say EB. I don't know. That's a cuter name. And it's called In Bloom. And it's actually an eyeshadow. It's actually an eyeshadow. It's like a rose pink. It's kind of similar to one of the shades in the Makeup Revolution, but it's got a more peach tone. And I'm going to go in with that. Is this my, oh, this is a Morphe M501. And I'm going to actually put this on my cheeks. I'm gonna put this right here. I feel like it's a really nice highlight. It's just like subtle, but it has like a little nice pink, peachy shade to it. So not super exciting. Not a totally done up makeup look today, but something fun. And anyways, I was talking too much and not able to do my makeup anyway. So can you guys even see the blush, I guess? I don't know. It's a very natural, I feel like this is a very natural look. And lips, that's the last thing I need to go in with. I'm going in with this Lottie London Slay All Day. So it's a liquid lipstick and it's a little sample and it's kind of this rose pink shade. And I think it'll go good. It'll be a good addition with this makeup. And it'll be good because I'm actually going to go out after this and I have to wear a mask. And so if it's a liquid lipstick, it won't smudge off on my mask. So that's always a good thing. I don't really wear lipstick much anymore now because of the mask wearing. I like to wear it sometimes because it's like then if I have my eyes done and I take my mask off and then I have no lipstick, it just looks kind of like dull. Oh, the day when we don't have to wear these again or wear them again. It's looking more orangey on camera. Okay, that's good enough. And all right, you guys, so this is it. This is my final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to get more videos going, but I am, as I said, working on all these other things too. So maybe things will become a little more cohesive once I start figuring out more of the path of how I'm going to go about things. But once again, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think about, you know, maybe something health, fitness, skincare, makeup related down below. I want to know what you guys think. And that's pretty much it. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh, and I totally forgot. Oh my gosh, I have passed now, I think 200 subscribers. So I am definitely going to try and do something soon for that. Hopefully I don't go backwards now. I mean, because my videos have been, you know, very sporadic. So I'm surprised I've got past the 200 mark. Good old 200. I'm such a little baby channel, but I want to do like maybe a giveaway or something like that soon. So I'm going to be thinking about that as well. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing and being here on my little baby channel. I really appreciate it so much. So, all right, you guys, love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.